Hi, everybody. It's the first of the month, and you know what that means? It's time to write a guitar study. So let's dive into this today, this week, this month. So if you've been following me, I've been writing these guitar studies since the year 2000. So I just feel like feel like playing in the key of D today. So we'll try another webcam. It's so hard to get a webcam where you get everything in and close enough I can use the laptop. So kind of a little compromise. So you see some of my hands some of the time and sometimes not. So let me just kind of play around a little bit and find some pitches that I like. So when I write these guitar studies, I try to tap in the day or a lot of times weather, a lot of times something or another that gives me some type of influence to be able to write something. So I can play through the chords. Don't forget the minor chords, they're there as well. Of course, diminish. So let's have some fun. I don't know if I feel like that one too much. It's a little bit chromatic, which is it's not wrong. I like that one. Okay, so I'll go with that. It's kind of, I don't want to use the word trite, kind of predictable in some ways, but music often is predictable. Let's try that out. So that part's all well and good. I don't dislike that. I think it works. So the main part is like, how do I get out of it? Or do I stay in it? Do I keep that little ostinato going on? All right, I'll go with it. I'll go with it. Octaves usually kind of stop forward momentum in the melody. As like exclamation points or some like punctuation, they're okay. almost like that better. I guess I'll go with that. And one of the things, as I talked about before, is if you watch these videos of me composing, I don't question my creativity. I don't question the notes that are coming out. I want them to come out. Okay, we'll walk that down. All right, we'll walk it down. That's kind of nice. I like that. Even walking it down to that, it's kind of nice. Kind of that. So it's walking down that. No, I can do it. Okay. All right, we'll do that. All right, so let's try that out. Make sure it works. Okay. I like the sequence. I mean, I like this little sequence here. That's nice. This part here, I'm not that happy with. But even though, so I'll walk it down, change the D note. Maybe I just have to put more time into it. So. All right, I'll live with it. I will live with it. It's as they say, it's good enough, and sometimes that's better than not being good enough. So. All right. And I like a lot of times if I even write myself into a corner, I like to know it. And it kind of just helps me know what I'm going to do. And it's more final if I do. It's fine. That'd be fine for right now. I'll come back to it. Okay, so now let's write the B section. So basically, you can see I have my format is always A, B, A C section, a D section, then go back to A. So it's kind of, say I invented it, but that's kind of my form if you want to go through and analyze my guitar studies and so forth. So something contrast to that. That's kind of nice. And again, once I have the musical phrase in it, I don't fight it. Just let it come out. Let the music come out. A lot of times, folks that are composing, writing, whatever, they're fighting. Don't fight it. The process is helping you. This is helping us get better as a musician. We don't want to fight something that doesn't exist. So we want to make sure we have it there. Okay. All right. Whoops. All right. So we got it there. That looks pretty good. Instead of tip, yeah, I'll just, this is counterpoint. It's a good example of counterpoint. So don't fight it. So what I got outlined there is a 1 chord, and basically also I got the 3 chord going to a 6 chord, going to a 2 chord if I do that, which I guess I will. So counterpoint's important. I love counterpoint. Oops. Don't want 2 notes, I only want 1. Some of you ask sometimes, like, what software am I using? And I'm using this older software called Encore that I've been using since 1990, honestly, I think. Maybe 89. So I've been using it for a while. It still exists. It's a little bit harder to get to work on modern systems with these modern Mac systems. Change keys there. See where this goes. I think that's okay. It's not great. It's okay. And I can you live with okay? A lot of composers cannot, and they're the ones that stare at an empty measure for their whole life. So I don't do that. I make music. Okay, not bad. Oops. All right, cool. All right. So now on to the C section of the composition. So whenever you have sections, you want to make sure you have compare and contrast on there. So I had, another one had. So on the C section, I kind of like split the difference, maybe a little bit connected to both on there. So let's see what comes out. I kind of like that. Well, I really like the way that sounds. That's kind of interesting. A lot of times you'd go down to the octave of the E there. So but if I do this, it's a lot smaller, isn't it? Kind of gives a little bit of a melody on the lower parts there. And if you want to be a composer, what's stopping you? If you can read music, that's probably the hardest thing and figuring out rhythm is the next thing. So, you know, make it easy. Just start using whole notes or half notes or quarter notes. And then once you can hear the rhythm, da 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 da, and be able to tap it out or figure it out, then you can do more complicated rhythm. So it gets easier as you do this more and more. It's gonna go on the ride. I have that little inverted ostinato. And then it's kind of the paradigm I use for this whole piece. The have eighth notes goes a half note there on in the phrases. So. All right, cool. All right, now, in some ways, it is deep. It is a deep part. I really kind of think of this as more of a cadenza, as a free part that I use to kind of like, so you can kind of play around with time, because we're in a strict time for a while. I'm really into jazz and into, you know, improvisation and great blues. And so I like to be able to have a place where you can kind of sit on a note for a while. So it kind of has a little bit of an improvisation type feel, because that's kind of the way I would want to do this as well, as if I was playing it. A lot of times they say three, whatever works is whatever works. You know what? I'm going to change it up. I'm not going to end with a cadence there. I want to end with some notes. It's good to have a little change up going on. It really is good to have a little bit of a change up. All right, cool. All right, so let's try this thing out. See if I can be quiet enough to play this thing. Well, not too shabby, y'all. What do y'all think? So that was kind of a fun little time riding a guitar. Sorry. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, rock and roll, of course, it does compute. If you like this type of amazing content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel because that would totally compute y'all. And I'll see y'all next month with the next guitar study. What key will it be in? I don't know. Compute it.